Hi, this is Ryder, creator of the Bullet Journal Method, and today I wanted to talk about how you can get started bullet journaling very quickly. From the outside looking in, the bullet journal method can feel intimidating. I get it, especially if you look on social media. There are countless examples online. The interpretations range from super elaborate to hyper minimal. No two bullet journals look the same, so it can be really hard to understand what it actually is or where to begin. And that's the most common question I get. Where do I begin? So I thought I'd kick off the new year with 5 tips to quickly get you started. If you're new or you need a refresher, I invite you to watch the 4-minute tutorial video. It's a quick overview that touches on some of the main tools of the bullet journal method. It's a great place to get started. Many are actually surprised by the video, especially when they compare it to what else they've seen online. I'll drop a link to that below. The bullet journal method is at heart a toolkit. And the first question is, how can these tools best serve you? Ask yourself, why are you watching this video? What brought you here? Try to trace your curiosity back to its origin. Chances are you discover the bullet journal while trying to find a solution to a specific problem. Perhaps you wanted to be more organized, or productive, or creative, or mindful. Whatever your need may be, start there. Use your challenge to set an intention for your bullet journal practice. To do this, simply write down what you want to get out of it. Maybe it's a few sentences, a brief mission statement, or a bulleted list. Just make sure that it's based on your lived experience. Most productivity tools and methodologies fail because we should ourselves into them. I should read more. I should be more organized. I should journal. Maybe. But why? Again, a tool is only as good as its ability to fix what's broken or build what's needed. Defining your need will allow your bullet journal practice to serve a real purpose from the very beginning. That's critical for it to work. Don't worry, you can and should change your intention whenever you need to, so don't overthink it. Here are 3 common intentions for a bullet journal practice. I intend to use my bullet journal to be more organized. I intend to use my bullet journal to be kinder to myself. I intend to use my bullet journal to focus on what I can control. You can use whatever intentions make sense to you. Just be sure to write them down. You can use them as anchors if you feel like your practice is beginning to drift. Plus, it's fun to see how your intentions change over time. Though there are no wrong intentions, make sure that they're structured in a way that aren't outcome focused. A big part of bullet journaling is focusing on the process. Your intention is there to give you a direction, not a destination. Now that you have your intentions, start capturing your thoughts related to the focus in your notebook throughout the day. If you're using bullet journal to help you weather depression, simply capture the thoughts that come up throughout the day. Get them out of your head. If you're overcoming trauma, you can log events that trigger you. If you're trying to be more productive, write down things you have to do as they come up. Notice I didn't say write down all the things you need to do ahead of time. You're welcome to do so if you like, but when getting started, the important thing is to form a habit of capturing your thoughts as they bubble up. Don't worry about planning or templates or stickers. Simply capture your thoughts on paper. That's all you have to do. When starting something new, it's easy to get discouraged by either the complexity or the effort that's involved. So when starting out with bullet journaling, try to keep things as streamlined as possible to reduce friction. Your goal at the beginning is to simply do more than nothing. That may not sound like a really aspirational goal, but the long-term impact of doing something rather than nothing can't be exaggerated. We want to focus on the compounding effect of incremental change. Once you've been capturing your thoughts for a while, chances are you'll start to identify missing pieces in your practice. If you feel like something is missing, then you've identified a real need. That's when you can start adding pieces to your bullet journal. For example, once you're used to writing things down, you may want to start categorizing your thoughts. That's when you can introduce the concept of rapid logging, which will help you categorize your thoughts into tasks, events, and notes. Or if you start capturing thoughts about different topics, you can start using collections to separate your thoughts into different topics, like school, work, and home life. Once you've added a bunch of collections, chances are you'll need a way to find them again quickly. For that, we can add the index. The power of the bullet journal method comes from its adaptability. It's comprised of various different tools that can be mixed and matched to create a toolkit tailored to your unique circumstances. The trick is picking the right tools for the job. Bujo tools are powered by your needs. If you ever come across a bullet journal tool that adds no value or is no longer useful, then you can simply leave it behind. A driving philosophy behind the bullet journal method comes from legendary German product designer Dieter Rams, who said weniger aber besser, which translates to less but better. It applies to most everything we do in our practice, including the tools we used. There's one last point that I want to leave you with, and I think it may be the most important, especially when you're just starting out. As I mentioned before, there are a lot of incredible examples of bullet journals out there. Be they artistic or minimal, they paint these portraits of hyper-organized, perfect lives. The truth is that we're all just doing our best to figure it out, myself included. Sometimes we get it right, and sometimes we don't. Bujo is not about perfection. It's about purpose. It's designed to help us spend more time with the things that actually matter and less time with the things that don't. We do this by paying closer attention to our lives, by recording them one note at a time. And that is how you begin. I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I use them to create these videos. And if you'd like to learn more about Bullet Journal, please be sure to sign up for our newsletter at bulletjournal.com and check out the links below for some more resources. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Happy bullet journaling.